You're a great breeder. Okay, here we are with Betsy Frost at Pop Gallery, 67 Main Street in beautiful downtown Gloucester, Gloucester's West End. And Betsy's one of the artisans. What do you call yourselves?
We call ourselves artists.
Artists.
Yeah.
Artists that represent down here at the Pop Gallery. Mm-hmm. And you guys been open for a week now?
Yep.
Yeah, you opened on the Sunday block party, didn't you?
Exactly.
Okay.
This is my only my second day in the gallery.
Okay, so you all take turns.
Exactly.
That's a good. Oh, so co-op style.
It's a co-op. It is. Yep.
It is a co-op.
We have one or two consignment artists. We're hopefully going to bring in some more consignment artists also. But we're 5 poor girls artists.
5 artists. So, there you go.
Yeah.
So you're originally from Vermont.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lived in Boston for how many years?
About 12 years. I went to Mass Art when I was 30. Mass College of Art. Had like a little midlife crisis when I was 30. And decided to pursue what I always wanted to do, was designing jewelry and making jewelry. And then I had my son in Boston, and when he was 17 months old, we moved to Ipswich. So I've been to Ipswich for about 9 years. 9 years now. Yeah.
So you're the closest person out of the 5 that lived to Gloucester. And can you tell me, what was it about Gloucester that, you guys, with the stuff that you sell, you could have located anywhere. Why did you guys decide on Gloucester?
I think Peggy Russell is one of she spearheads this operation, and she knows a lot of the people from the Franklin Cafe. Okay. And that's also very hip, kind of funky. And Gloucester is kind of known to have this kind of quirky, funky, and so we decided to say Gloucester meets the South End in Boston, which there's 3 of the artists from the South End, and they're very hip, and the South End's super hip, and we wanted to kind of join forces with a hip town.
There you go.
That's why we're here.
You do jewelry,
yes.
and your pieces are unique in that there's some common threads that run throughout them.
Yep.
Why don't we talk? I'm going to pan in on your jewelry, and you can talk about whichever ones you'd like to talk about. But one of the common themes that we were talking about earlier was this trapped theme.
Yep.
And why don't you go ahead and talk about this one?
This one I call the Ipswich, part of the Ipswich collection. It's pearls that are trapped inside a little clam. Coming from Vermont, I always joke I'm still just starting to get to know the tides, don't really know much about the ocean, and living in Ipswich, people always said, don't you have a sea-inspired themes, that kind of thing, and slowly I've started making my version of sea-inspired jewelry, and I try to have kind of a subtle, quirky nature about it, because sometimes it looks just like a bracelet, but if you really pick it apart, it's clams with pearls in it.
Yeah, and the pearls move around.
Yep, and that's one of my, if I were going to say like my design forte, all these stones are trapped and they move around. I have this ring, it's a spinning ball ring. The balls spin around. And a lot of, I sell to about 60 to 80 galleries around the country. Wow. And a lot of the gallery owners always say, why do you make all this jewelry that moves around? And I really never really could put my finger on it, but my mother said to me, well, it runs in the family. As I said, I come from a long line of inventors. So maybe I've got a little inventor in me. So
you have inventor in you.
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah. So there's the trap theme. We're going to go to you. So another one of your cases is over here.
Yep.
And these are very beautiful.
Thank you. That sells, that's more mainstream. It's the Pansy collection. I sell a lot. Actually a lot in the suburbs. In Hamilton, Rockport, Ipswich. It's a little, probably the most conservative thing in the store.
Yeah.
But we need a little conservative.
Conservative sells, yeah. You have to have something for everyone, really.
A nice balance.
Yeah, that would be my wife right there.
Oh, okay.
My wife is the conservative Hamilton girl right there.
Yeah.
So, all right, and we're going to go back here to your third selection, and you have this is the
Cape Ann. The Cape Ann bracelet. Yep, and there it is on my wrist.
You're modeling it right there.
And once again, this was my first kind of Ipswich sea-inspired bracelet design. I just wanted a subtle way of portraying a sand dollar. So,
Very cool.
I don't want it to be screaming sand dollar. I just want it
The idea to be expressed.
Exactly. So that I call the Cape Ann collection. Those are the earrings.
Oh, both of the earrings too. So tell me now, where can people find your work outside of, on the internet? You have a website.
I have a website.
Must,
Yep.
right?
It's betsyfrostdesign.com.
Very, very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Sometimes people get crazy with their website names. And
Oh, no, just
very
my
simple.
name. Well, it had to be Betsy Frost Design. I think there's a Betsy Frost out there that does more than design jewelry. She got the first betsyfrost.com.
that rat bastard. So betsyfrostdesign.com. You
Yep.
can go there and check it out. You
Yep.
come down to, what are the hours of the gallery? Do you know?
11 to 6 on Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday.
But I think as the holidays roll around, we're going to be open longer hours. We're also going to have some fun events. Peggy Russell, who makes all the funky.
I know everybody
clothing.
brings up Peggy's name, so I gotta meet
You're
Peggy.
gonna have to meet Peggy.
Okay.
She has grand ideas.
Okay.
So.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very
That's our
much.
second interview at the Pop Gallery. We're gonna get everybody one time or another.
That'd be great. Please come visit the gallery.
Thank you.
So.